We're here today at the City Hall event for Fueling Futures that we've been really lucky to have the partnership of Mission 44, Bradford Council and of course Bradford College. Fueling Futures is all about raising awareness of STEM careers and careers related into motorsports.
It's really important for Bradford Council to get behind a partnership project like this. The thing that really excites us is the development of skills and opportunities for young people in Bradford District. And that's their skills to help all of us really to work out what we do in the future in terms of how technology works, decarbonising, how transport works, and of course working out how to have fun through things like motorsport. And they're things that we really think that Bradford young people have the talent, and we want to help them to be able to access getting the skills to be able to play a really big part in all of that.
We offer a wide range of apprenticeships within industries such as engineering, motorsports, aerospace and many more, whether that be within business administration, accountancy, marketing or hands-on within the workshops working within engineering and motor vehicle.
It's very exciting that the day is seeing a few young women, because traditionally a lot of STEM careers have low representation by women, particularly in motorsports and the automotive industry. What would be really nice to know is that they feel confident and supported should they choose a pathway in this area going forward.
We're again looking to widen participation and get as many people from different backgrounds and different cultures involved as possible to really ensure that it's an inclusive offer to everybody. We do appreciate that there is sometimes some financial barriers. That's something that we've also recognised, and bursaries will be available.
Today I learned the differences between racing and rock crawling and how weight can give a different result.
You don't have to always pick one career path. There's always vast opportunities and choices that you can make.
We think that empowering and encouraging young people from underrepresented groups is what Fueling Futures is all about. It's about taking that one moment of influence, of inspiration that could change somebody's mindset and change and transform the generations of engineers in Bradford.
An engineer is someone that uses mathematical and scientific principles to solve everyday problems. It's a pretty cool job that allows you to literally be involved with things that are involved in every single day life. The best thing about being an engineer is that every single day is different, and you get to use your analytical skills and problem-solving skills to solve things that happen on a daily basis. So it's really fun, and no day is the same, which makes it super exciting. There are many jobs that exist within engineering. There's so many different sectors of engineering. So you've got chemical engineering, mechanical engineering, aerospace engineering, just to name a few. And there's jobs that can take you within the aerospace industry, you can go into the automotive industry, and you can go into motorsport, which is where I am. Within motorsport, you have things such as an aerodynamics engineer, you have fluid engineers, you have engineers that are focusing on how the car's running and how to optimize it. So it's really broad, and you can actually enter sectors outside of engineering with an engineering qualification. I was a fluid engineer with the Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula 1 team, and what that meant was that I travelled to every single F1 race, and I did the analysis of all the fluids that go in the car, gearbox oil, engine oil, fuel, and trying to give the drivers the best car possible and monitor the amount of wear that you have. So wear's normal in a car, but if you have excessive wear, you can have a failure. So it's all about preventing that and being up to date with the car and informing the engineers of where we are on that scale of wear to ensure that the drivers can finish a race in the best possible position. In X44, I am the deputy team principal. I oversee all the engineering of the car, so optimizing the car for the drivers, ensuring that that car is in the best possible condition for them to go out on track. The setup is exactly how they want it. And it's so different to F1 as we're racing on all different types of terrain. So optimizing the car in sand, on gravel, on ice, on all various different terrains makes it super exciting. And I'm able to apply all the knowledge that I learned at university and in F1 within this role whilst managing the drivers and overseeing the entire team at the same time. Representation in motorsport is starting to improve. When I entered the sector, there wasn't really anybody that I could look to within the engineering sector. But that person for me that inspired me to pursue a career in motorsports was Sir Lewis Hamilton. Just seeing him there and seeing all that he was doing and the barriers that he was breaking gave me that confidence that enabled me to believe that I actually belong in a space like that. So I continued to pursue my passion and get a job within Formula One. And now you're starting to see a lot more representation within the paddock, and some of the initiatives that we do within Mission 44 to try and diversify that paddock will start to come into play in years to come.
How did you feel when you stood on the podium?
That was a surreal moment for me. It's something that I'm going to treasure for the rest of my life, having so many young girls and boys reach out to me that were touched by that moment. And I'd never really considered myself as a role model.
I remember seeing you up there thinking that's so cool. It kind of shows you what's possible. I'm Amber, I'm a Youth Advisory Board member at Mission 44 and I'm also an apprentice engineer.
Lovely to meet you, Amber. I'm Steph Travers and I'm the Senior Development Officer at Mission 44, but I also work on Team X44 as a Deputy Team Principal.
I didn't really know a lot about engineering because I didn't really get told about it at school. I researched a bit more into it and applied for engineering apprenticeships. It means that I can physically see how other people carry out the job and then they give me the chance to go and do it.
The biggest barrier that I had was when I was applying for engineering at university. A teacher called in my parents and said that they're not going to send in my UCAS application because they don't believe that I will be a successful engineer. So you can imagine how I felt in that moment, especially it's something that I'd dreamt of from so young. The fact that there's not many women within engineering, so all through university we were a few. You could count the number of us on our hands, and the same within the workplace, but it's so great to see that that's now starting to change.
I'm in the field too, and it's just as you were saying, you can count on your hand how many people there are. I can do the same, and it's it's just a relatable feeling that I don't normally have with other people.